Hello and welcome, Archer Evolution agents, to the Archer Media Center. My name is Amanda Rose Johnson, and I am your Archer Media Specialist. Today we have Bill, the Director of Business Development from Downtown Travel, and he has some exciting new updates he's going to discuss with you today. So now let's go live to Bill. Bill, are you here?
I'm here. How are you, Amanda?
I'm great. How are you doing today?
Oh, just wonderful.
We're so glad to have you. I'm glad.
Well, great. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Gardner. I'm with your business development manager, director, for Downtown Travel and the BestAgentPro and holidays with Downtown. And we've got a whole bunch of new exciting things we're going to be telling you today, as well as showing you how to register for the system. Starting off today, we've got the screen that I hope you can see, which shows you the three components of the company, but something that's brand new right here. We have our new location in Florida that was just opened last week. So we had been in Fort Lauderdale, but we've now moved to Hollandale Beach. One of our staff is much closer there, so they're happy campers. So we're going to tell you a little bit about downtown. And main thing to remember with downtown is we are one of the largest air consolidators in the country. And we've been around, and I've got the numbers right here for you on this presentation. So you've got 4 offices. We're located at headquarters in New York, a very large office in Los Angeles, an office down in Fort Lauderdale, and an office in Orange County, California. As of right now, we are the largest air consolidator by contract with airlines. So we have 117 airlines as of last Wednesday. We've been in business for 31 years under the same ownership, and we are family owned and operated, and our senior management is now 2 generations. So usually Steve Barokin, who's my counterpart on this, he is the son. So you've got 2 generations of solid growth there. We do, in a normal period of time, $3 million a day in average airline sales, which translates somewhere between 8 and 10,000 tickets a day. And one of our really big areas for you is we do 3,000 groups a year. So again, keep us in mind. We're a really nice revenue source for you. Few of the airlines that we work with, and it's virtually every airline that flies out of the U.S. And remember something also, you can book tickets with us from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world. So you've now got revenue sources that you did not have before. Groups I want to take a minute and tell you about. We do, as I said, 3,000 groups a year. Our groups start at 10 passengers, and coming out of this pandemic, we're going to see a whole lot of smaller groups coming out. You're going to have families traveling on customized groups. You've got the whole range that's coming up. So the other thing that's very interesting with us is the group specialist you start with, whether it's the air specialist or the air land specialist that you work with from start to finish. And that's tremendous because you're not going back in 3 weeks later and not being able to find the person you were talking to. You might be able to find the quote, but you're not getting that same person, whereas you have the ability to reach out. You have the specialist you're working with, direct phone number, direct email. You have the group manager's phone number and group manager's email, and you have mine. So you have plenty of ways of contacting us at any point. Now we've got here, oops, where'd it go? So we're going to tell you a little bit about the group department beyond that. And what we have there is you can do air groups, you can do land groups, and you can do a combination of the two. Again, really important things that stand out there. Number 10, first off, 10 passengers makes a group. Fastest response time in the industry. We will guarantee a group quote for you within 48 hours. 117 airlines, land arrangements on all continents. Basically, the way I describe it, if an airline flies there, we can make it happen. Family groups, theme groups, customized itineraries, and a whole series of guaranteed regular departures on tours, which I will, for the first time, I'm going to be able to show you a little bit of that this week. So again, a couple of really important things. This is the kind of timeline you have with us on groups. So you start with as few as 10 people. You have the flexibility on it with us with groups of deposit dates and amounts. You have the ability to cancel a group up to 90 or 60 days, depending on the airline and the contract, without a penalty. You've got the availability to mix in premium economy and business class seats. We enter all the names and TSA information and do all the work on that. We issue the tickets. And here's one of the big ones. And when you do an air group, so often you'll have someone who want to do a name change. They put the name in wrong, the deviation. They decided, well, okay, the flight's group's supposed to be coming back from Rome. No, they want to come back from Florence. So no, they want to come back from Paris. And we'll work with you to get those deviations so that it makes it much easier. Again, remember, we're doing 3,000 groups a year, and we're doing $3 million a day of ticketing. So we do have a little more clout with the carriers. Again, the group specialists you work with start from finish, and you have their direct phone number and email. Now, this is something that has not been up here before, and this is Holidays with Downtown. We've touched on it just briefly, but this is the brand new today. We just had this slide done, and we now have packages and tours in 105 countries, roughly 450 packages, and there's everything from guaranteed departure, tailor-made or FIT programs, groups, heritage tours, special interest tours, ultra specialized cruising. So if you want to go on a cruise, we have programs that can take you on the Amazon or out to the Galapagos or different places like this. We have a new program I'll just show you briefly in a few minutes, even on the rail programs, the ultra upscale rail programs. Hotel packages, a car rental booking engine, which is one of the things I'm telling you actually is brand new. And we'll show you how that works a little bit later. So that's the Holidays with Downtown portion of what we have. Programs that now this is the on the Amazon Pro, and this is what we're going to tell you, because this is the main thing you need to get into. And this will show you how to register as well. BestAgent.pro is a B2B booking engine. It's the newest one in the industry. It's free registration and use. It gives you access to all of our inventory, all of our net and commissionable published fares. Now, that's important to remember, because this is the only way, working through a consolidator, that you can get net fares, and you can also get published fares that will actually pay you commission. It's a real important thing, because prior to this, even if you called the airline, you couldn't make a dime on it. This way, you do have the possibility to do it. This will give you both. The system will allow you to book international, and will even allow you to make domestic tickets as well. It's entirely point and click. You do not have to speak airline to use it. We're telling you, going to come up here in a minute. The BestAgent.pro, it is simple, intuitive, secure, fast, and effective. This is just a sample of what it looks like when we're getting a quote. But again, remember what I've told you with this. This is the way you can make money on airlines, both international and through the use of the service fee, domestic as well. So you have shot at everything we have. This form over here on the right that I'm running the little arrow about is the registration. I'll show you actually how to register in a few moments. And this is as simple. It takes about 40 seconds to fill that out. This is an endorsement that we have by Amadeus on how the reasons you might want to use a consolidator. You have the specialty desk, which is your way to call in or send an email to one of our specialists who will help you on that. You've got again, you'll be able, this information is loaded in your system, so you'll be able to get that. You also have the group number there. And again, here is how you reach out and see us. This is our contact information. I'm over here on the left-hand side. Bill Gardner, Director of Business Development. My email is there, william@downtowntravel.com. My direct phone number that you can call me on, and many of your peers have, 917-575-0278. I was on with a couple of your agents this morning, your counterparts this morning. We have Steve Barokin, who's our Chief Development Officer. He and I are leading the charge on the BestAgent.pro. Our support desk, this is the booking engine. You can reach out via email. You can call the 855 number. And then we have 2 dedicated booking engine support people, Cassia at the New York office and Karina L at the LA office, and you have their information. So we're going to go back now, assuming I don't mess this up. Here we go. We're just going to put this on hold for a minute, and we're going to come over here. So first thing we're going to go to is the booking engine. Now I've just plugged in directly into the booking engine and running over a couple of things real quickly. Actually, let's stop right now for 1 minute and show you one of the newest tools we have right here. You know how everyone has been going a little crazy with trying to find out what countries are open, where you can sell tickets, where you can send people, what the rules with regulations and things are. Well, right in this system, once you register and get it checked in, we have a travel restrictions. It's a program called TripsGuard. It allows you to come in, put in any country you want, click on it, and it will give you the whole history of what you need to access, how you can access it. So it is a wonderful tool, and we provided it for anyone who is registered with us. You have the same thing down here, which is the airline policy tracker. It tells you what the airlines are doing. So those are 2 great tools. There's a couple of others, but they're in here. I'll be happy to, any questions on them, just give me a call. User guide, and that's how to register. So what you need to do is go to the BestAgent.pro. And again, the travel agents, BestAgent.pro is the booking engine. It's non-GDS. Oops, let me just back up here. It's point and click. No GDS knowledge, which means you can use English to write the name of the city. You don't have to worry about airline codes. Once you're registered, you have and complete the adjustments for ticketing. It gives you 24/7 ticketing. I can actually ticket right on my phone, as do many of my agents that I work with are. It's the ability to adjust your commissions, and it gives you full transparency. You're able to get in and see exactly every fare that we have. So going down there again, how to register. You go to the bestagent.pro, and you're going to go into the bestagent.pro, click on agency. You're an independent contractors. We have all of Archer's information in, but you must register as an agency here. And all the information you put in is going to be under the your information. Once that's in, about 5 minutes later, you'll be given access to go in and play with the system. Remember, with the registration, you're going to be putting in your information, your email, whatever password you like, the agency name. If you don't have an agency name, then you're going to put Archer / your name, last name, travel agency name. Down here is the most important thing, though. When you come in, you are going to click, I am affiliated with consortia or host, and the drop down will show Archer Travel. You click on that, and everything's tied together. How did you hear about us? You can do Archer Travel Preferred. You can do webinar. You can see put down host webinar. You can put Bill Gardner. Anything you want, because we follow it and go from there. You hit register, and you're in. Again, about 5 minutes after you complete that form, you'll have access. At that point, you must verify your ticketing. Again, next day, once you go out, you go back in, it will give you this activate ticketing in red, and that will give you the opportunity to complete the forms. They must be filled out with your information. So you're putting in your name or agency name, address, tax ID number, or social security, everything you need. It is your information, not Archer's, because we already have Archer's. You then come back the next day, you'll sign the contracts, and here's where then you come in and you register a credit card. The credit card is not used to pay for your clients' tickets. It's a security for us against a chargeback. So again, you put it in, it's not going to be accessed. It says solely if we get a chargeback. At that point, we do not just charge you. We come in, we sit down with you, we figure out what's happened. And here's where I tell you a couple of things that are very important. One, we set this up so that you cannot ticket within 10 days of travel. So that, again, eliminates a lot of the fraud that's a possibility. You actually should be signing a having the clients sign a credit card authorization form. So you, again, they're telling you it's okay to charge. And the other thing is, if it looks suspicious, you want to check and see. So that then comes in once it's registered. Again, it's never approached otherwise, never used to charge your clients for anything. It's solely there as a security for us. You're approved. And that being said, let's just back. If you have any questions on this, please send them to Amanda right now, now, and she'll ask them to me later. One of the things I want to show you just briefly is how to use it. So again, you can put in New York City, and you can put in London in the United Kingdom. We're going to go over here. So we're going to be looking in November for a date to go over and come back. We're going to go on an economy flight. We have the opportunity here to book up to 8 people, children, lap children, any category of seats you like. Published in net fares by the airlines. Again, you can pick an airline specifically. And now we're looking. Now, when you're doing a group, the group on this point, you don't book the group through here. You reach out to the group department. You reach out to me. We get you connected with groups, and the groups come back to you directly. And this is a different system. So remember, groups go to the group department, and what we're doing here is just doing a search for you, which is taking a few moments. So think of any questions you may have. And it's going to be a little slow today. I can see it. So what you have here, it's giving you the flights. You can filter by nonstop. You can filter by published. You can filter by net, refundable, with baggage. You can hide basic economy. So right off the bat, we're going to take basic economy out of there. We're going to do, for this one, this is a published fare that's showing. It's, let's go to Delta. And we're going to pull a Delta flight, which is a net fare. You're going to come down on this. And one of the things I want to show you right here, which is very important, is it gives you all the fare rules. And the fare rules are actually written in English, and you're able to copy and paste them to your clients so they see it in advance. Okay, so there's no surprises for them if they get charged for a change, if they get charged for an exchange. So now we've got that. You come down here, you can put your frequent flyer miles in here, and we are down right here. So what this one is doing, here is your fare, here is your information. It tells you the maximum markup you can charge on the ticket, based on a net fare. The fare, it's based on the fare rule. In this case, the ticket is $73. So it'll allow you to put in $6, $5. So basically, you are making and you're making $5, which is a very low amount, but this just happened to pull up that way. But you can make, many cases, you'll make a lot more with it. And I will be glad to show it to you. If you have any questions, give me a call and I'll show you more on a different demonstration. So that basically is what we have. So you've seen a net fare, you've seen a published fare. Let's just go with this again. We'll come up on a publish fare, and that would tell you your commission. So what I want to jump in real quickly is just to give you an idea of Downtown's web, the different packages. Here you have Holidays with Downtown, and Holidays with Downtown is a tour operator. And coming down here, where'd it go? Hit the wrong button again. So coming down here, it shows you all of the countries we have packages in, and you're able to click on them. And for example, we'll show Dubai. And in Dubai, we have 7 or 8 packages. They can all be modified. They can be, this is a 4-day, 3-night package in Dubai. This is a 5-day, 4-night package. They can be all modified. They can be bumped up from a individual ticketing or couple traveling all the way up to a group. And this is what I'm looking for here. This shows you, and let me get down to the bottom of this page. And here's our map, which is interactive. So you can look in any of these countries and it will take you directly to the country and show you what tours we have. So I find it really interested in that. So that is basically who we are, what we offer. And again, I would like to just jump down here. Jump through, forgot the wrong one. Hang on, guys, I managed to grab the wrong one there. Well, I did have the right one. So there again is how you reach us. Bill Gardner at Downtown Travel, Director of Business Development, 917-575-0278. William at downtowntravel.com. Steve Barokin at Steven@downtowntravel.com. His office number is there, 212-481-1800. Our booking engine help at BestAgentPro. The dedicated booking engine support people, Cassia in New York at Downtown Travel, Karina L. at Downtown Travel in LA, and groups. Now, do you have any questions? Amanda, is there any questions out there?
You have a really interesting one. My page says a $5 credit card, but I used a debit card with less than that amount in my account when I registered. Where did the $5,000 credit come from, and what is it used for?
Okay, basically that is what the $5,000 credit account, think of it this way. We're establishing a credit based on you're being affiliated with Archer, and all that $5,000 is what you can charge against your customers' credit cards. It has nothing to do with that amount in that credit card, your own credit card that you registered. It's strictly there. The one is they're two separate entities. The credit line is there for your clients because you're charging all of your clients' purchases to their credit cards, and we're clearing that way. The other one is just there as a security against a chargeback. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
It does. It does make sense. Thank you. Next one. I'm trying to book and it's only giving me one-way options, not round trip.
Okay. What you're doing is you're hitting in, you're not putting enough dates in. So when you pull up the booking engine, put in the departure date and then move over with your arrow and hit return, and it'll give you the other one.
Okay, perfect.
And if you whoever asks that one, if you have any questions, give me a call and I'll walk you through it. Okay? Because I've had the same problem a couple of times myself. I just not 100% sure sometimes on how to make it move. So it will.
Perfect. When trying to register, it says the head of the agency email. And then I responded, I think that they're trying to register as an agent and not as an agency.
That's what. Yep. That the problem is. If you what you need to do is go back in, register as an agency. If you're going in and trying to register as an agent, you're in the wrong part of the registration, and that's why they're asking for the email for whoever the. I know who the internal person is, but we don't want you in that side. The Archer doesn't want you there. They want you registered as an independent contractor. So that's why you're registering as an agency affiliated with Archer.
Perfect. Next one. As an international agent, can I register for downtown travel?
Yes. Where are you from? Well, do we know where they're from?
I think Australia.
Okay. Yes, you can. We can ticket anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world. So again, send me an email to my email address, William@Downtown Travel, and we'll get you all set up in there. And if you have any questions, we can do a go-to-meeting individually, and I'll help you. So just reach out to me.
Perfect. Okay, because we have a branch in Australia and a branch in Mexico, so that's perfect.
Yeah, and with the Mexico, we've had a lot of registrations. I haven't noticed any from Australia, but if that question is someone asked from Australia, just send me an email and we'll work something out and get you all set up.
Okay, and we do have some New Zealand agents as well.
Right.
Okay, perfect. At the beginning, you talked about a new program, Trip something. What was that about?
Okay, we have two things. We have a car rental program, which I should have shown you. I just clicked on it briefly. I'm sorry. It allows you to basically rent cars all over the world. It's a very attractive price on it. And we were just introducing it at the start of the pandemic. And actually, an Archer agent booked just this week on it for the first time. So it is in place. And here comes the big announcement. And you're one of the first people to hear it. We are adding a hotel booking engine that will be in place by the fourth quarter of the year. And with it, you'll be able to make money and book hotels in thousands and thousands and thousands of locations around the world and domestic in the U.S. as well. So you'll have a whole new revenue source that was not there. So again, please go back in and register at thebestagent.pro the way we showed you. And those are two of the big announcements that we had. The car rental is up and running, and the hotel is in its beta testing right now.
Wow, that's so exciting. And then question on that, is that something that you would book individually for all, or is it a package you can build on your website?
You can do both. You can build someone just wants a car rental, you go in and book a car rental. You want to have what we're seeing a lot of people domestically here in the U.S. doing road trips. It's going to give you the ability to do something like that. You can go in if you want to combine that, let's say, and wanted to go, as I showed you in Dubai, where we have 105 countries. You can also pick one of the packages, which already includes transportation, includes hotels, includes sightseeing, and mix it with the air, and you can build an international package as well. Kind of a one-stop shop that's going to be able to let you do almost anything you want.
That's great. That's great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing that exciting news. I know all the agents are really excited about it, and we can't wait to see it come through. And that'll be great to have packages and also individuals. And I can't believe you have car rentals now. So we just started with air when we started with you, but now we have the two options, and we're about to have a third.
Right. And the land packages, we've been in operation with land for over 20 years. So the key with that is we have basically DMCs, tour operators, local tour operators that we have an ongoing relationship with. So you're not starting out with someone you don't know. You know us and we know them. So you've got a tremendous amount of stability there for you. And again, main thing is please go into the BestAgent.pro, register. If anyone has any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to send me an email or pick up the phone. A lot of you folks have called me over the last few weeks, months, and I'm always happy to help you in any way I can. So.
Perfect. Okay, thank you so much. So please reach out to Bill if you guys have any more questions today or anything else you would like to know. Sorry, that was my bird. He's not getting enough attention. He's like, give me attention. So thanks again. That's such exciting news. We can't believe it. So book your air and also book your car rentals. You can do that through Downtown Travel, and soon they'll have packages for you with hotels as well. So that's so exciting. So thanks for that exciting news, Bill, and thanks for the amazing presentation, like always, and showing us your portal and everything you can do with Downtown Travel. Quick before we go, I just know it's always a good review. What is the commission rate for Downtown Travel?
On a package, it is 12%. If you register as part of Archer, you get 12 on the land packages. The air is variable based on what the air is, whether it's a net fare or a commission, and that's determined by the airlines. There's no one straight answer I can give you. And the car rental is running around 6%, which is actually very good for international car rentals.
Oh wow, international as well.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you on that.
Saying that's international car rentals as well, not just
as
domestic.
well as domestic. No, it's the whole shooting match. In fact, we one of our people used an international car rental in Portugal and found the best rate. He went in and did a little search with it and actually came up with a better rate than almost anyone. And what's nice about it, it's pre-booked on your client's credit card, and they don't run that until 5 to 6 days before they pick up the car, which is extremely nice. Yeah. And the commission is pretty good on it. And the pricing was very good. I actually looked just before the pandemic started, and I was running about 12% lower than most of the major car rentals domestically.
Wow, that's really great news. Okay. That's really good to know too. So everybody, that's international and domestic. So that's really exciting.
And the same thing will apply with the hotels. It will be both international and domestic as well.
Perfect. Great. Okay, well, that looks like the last thing today. We don't have any more questions, but thank you again so much, Bill. This was a really great presentation. Thank you for all the information. So exciting about all your new products, and we'll wait until next time. We can't hear from you. Yeah. Amanda,
thank you always for all your help that you give us, and to everyone out there, thanks a whole bunch. Let me know if I can be of any assistance, and thanks for taking the time to listen to me today. So take care all, and I'll give you back the screen now.
Bye. Thank you so much. Have a good day.